Let's talk now to the journalist and Middle East analyst Nabila Ramdani, back in the studio with me this afternoon. Just looking at the significance of this capture, is this really the time now that the last of the Gaddafi, the serious Gaddafi potential players, has been arrested? Libya can move on.
It is hugely significant. Of course, Saif al-Islam Gaddafi was the most politicised of Gaddafi's sons, and he played a crucial role internationally by portraying himself as a reformer, putting forward, reformist agenda to the West, but also playing a crucial role domestically. For example, he kept opening up free media organisations in his country that his father kept shutting down. So it's important to, highlight his intentions in the past, and of course right up until the start of the rebellion, he was very much seen as, imbued with reformist ideals. But when the uprising started, he apparently lived up to the role of his, the son of a violent despot, siding with his father to brutally crush a rebellion.
How much of a tussle do you imagine will be going on now between the Zintan brigades and the NTC about handing him over to Tripoli?
There will be an awful lot of discussions between the National Transitional Council and indeed the Zintan Brigade. The Zintan Brigade is extremely keen to keep Saif Gaddafi in Zintan. It's almost, a war trophy for the brigade. We've seen how the Misrata Brigade claimed, property of Gaddafi's body. And, there's an awful lot of pressure now on the National Transitional Council to manage to get Saif al-Islam's transferred to the capital city in order to face a due process.
Interesting, we were just speaking to Lord Owen, the former British Foreign Secretary. He was hoping there'd be dialogue between the ICC, the international community, and the NTC. And we're just hearing on the Agence Presse, or the Associated Press newswires, that the ICC prosecutor, presumably Luis Moreno Ocampo, says he will travel to Libya for talks on where Gaddafi's son, Saif al-Islam, will be tried. So already the international community, which has helped Libya so much, trying to get involved with this process now. And do you think that the authorities, the NTC, are aware now of how they've got to play this internationally?
It was hugely damaging for the NTC that the world got to show the final hours, the final hours of Colonel Gaddafi and the brutal way he was murdered after being captured alive. The world community expected that he would face trial and indeed that the NTC would apply the rule of law. Well, it turned out to be otherwise. And no, it's hugely significant that an ICC representative is now travelling to Libya to try and indeed establish a dialogue with the NTC in order not to see a repeat of the brutal ending of Gaddafi being perpetrated on his son Saif.
OK, Nabila Ramdani, thank you very much for coming in.